So I am in Hong Kong for the second time ever in my life, and that guy is excited about it. I thought I'd try something different because this market is so exciting to me. It's just full of tech. If you are a tech nerd like me, then this is gonna blow your mind, and I don't really know how to illustrate it aside from just sort of walking through it. My tech excitement already started yesterday when I bought this DJI Osmo Nano, which I am going to use to try and show you how fun this market is. Oh hey, it's me in the future after I'm back from the trip attempting to sellotape all this footage together, and very excited to introduce the DJI Osmo Nano to my arsenal. My first ever action camera, and I probably won't be attaching it to my helmet while I go downhill mountain biking anytime soon, but what I'm most excited about is you can kind of put it anywhere. Pretty sweet, right? All this is to say that on this fine Hong Kong day, I'd basically only just taken this thing out of the box, hadn't really had time to test it or get to grips with the settings, so apologies if some of the footage looks a little wobbly. My bad. Hope you don't get seasick. Hope you do enjoy this meandering tour of the Hong Kong electronic tech markets and mall spoilers. Let's go.
Round one. Fight.
Okay, just remote controls. Sony, LG, TSL, and a little cat. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Oh, it is a karaoke machine. Tools. So many tools. Are people losing their remote controls, or do we need extra remote controls? Just little headlamps and bike lamps. Torches. Tiny torches. Quick side note to explain my oddly unhealthy enthusiasm for tiny torches. A couple of Christmases ago, I asked for this guy, and everyone was like, what? Why do you want a tiny torch? And far be it from me to use the phrase EDC, everyday carry. This thing comes in absolutely clutch and has done on numerous occasions, not least of which once on a very dark night on a scary boat, a story for another time. But on this particular holiday, we stayed on beautiful Llama Island, which is an island in pretty much nature, and while it was very well illuminated, sometimes the paths back to the hotel were a little bit dusky, and I used this guy to stop us from bursting all the frogs. Anyway, onwards with the tour. It's just the most travel plug adapters I've ever seen. Magnets, incredibly strong magnets. I almost actually daren't put the camera close enough because it might magnetize the hard drive off. It's like there's so much stuff that you don't know what you want. I mean, arguably you don't want any of it, but you feel like you need it. Just 1,000 remote controls. I do have a TV and I know exactly where all the remote controls are, but I feel like I could do just get 5 more. Or you could just control, communal TVs in public spaces. In fairness, while I feel like I don't need any of all of this stuff, I mean, I want all of it, I wouldn't mind a little selfie stick to attach this to, because I'm currently just holding it in my hand, which is fine, but not ideal for those quick flips. Oh, more remote controls. Hey, sorry to interrupt so early in the video, but according to YouTube, most people who watch my stuff are not subscribed, and 0% of them are women. So if you enjoy fun tech stuff, hit that subscribe button, and if you're a woman, that sounds weird. I'd love to have you. Join, I'd love to have you also subscribe. Okay, back to the video. I'm literally obsessed with the amount of remote controls that are on sale here. Just more remote controls! This market is so great. The only thing better than it is the Golden Computer Arcade. I talked about it in a previous video. Fingers crossed, maybe there'll be time later. Okay, I saw this place last time on somebody's recommend video. It's very cool to look at. This shop that just sells digicams from the 2000s. It's also really hard to tell who works here. I don't know how you get in. So there's just sort of a crowd outside. You just have to sort of barge your way through. I won't be doing that. Okay, my generous, beautiful, glorious partner has gone to get coffee, which means we have exactly 1 hour to visit the nerdiest, techiest, most incredible mall I've ever seen in my life. We've really got to hurry. Oh yes, also something about all the high-rises in Hong Kong means that Google Maps here is absolutely the little blue dot puts you on the wrong streets all the time, making it a nightmare to navigate.
Round 2. Fight.
Now, one of the things I was looking to pick up in this tech utopia was a multi-charger. You know, one charger to rule them all. One wire in, loads of things charging on the outside. Does that make sense? I'll just show it to you. I got one of these cube type chargers, which basically plugs into the mains on this side and then flips up, and you can MagSafe your phone on there. You can pop your AirPods on the back, and then it has 105 watts of output in various guises. 3 USB-Cs, 165 for laptops, plus a USB-A. Always handy in this day and age. There's still loads of old stuff kicking around. The only minor frustration, and maybe worth noting if you're buying a multi-charger soon, is that AirPods Pro 3 are a slightly different size from the old generations, and so putting them on the charger means you've got to be really exact. It's slightly finicky and a minor frustration, but worth noting. Otherwise, love it. What really struck me about this tech mall and a different mall full of photographic equipment where I bought the DJI Osmo Nano was the sheer amount of stock they have. Growing up in the UK, we didn't really have those big box stores like Best Buy in the US or MediaMarkt in Europe, you know, where you can just wander around and there's piles of stuff, or a massive bin full of 50 pairs of Sony WMX whatever headphones. By bin, I don't mean like a trash receptacle. I mean like, you know, one of those, the things that on Gladiators you would score in on Powerball. A reference for the kids.
Come to take on 2 gladiators again, and this time he goes for the centre part. He's done it.
Anyway, seeing so much tech piled up in one place is very exciting to my little nerdy brain. How do they do it? Is it sale or return? Do you run a shop in Hong Kong? Please explain to me in the comments. I'd love to know. And if you're into gaming, modern or retro, whoo boy, this place is dynamite. For the people paying attention, this is the place where I bought my PS Vita a few months ago. I thought I would never find it, and then I literally just chanced upon it and was like, oh, that was the lady. Oh, good one. Literally nerd paradise. That's where I bought the case for my PS Vita. It's all flooding back. I love it in there.
Nerd boners.
Oh, you know that thing where sometimes you're filming something and you press record, but you didn't actually press record? Then you do the whole take and you press stop, but it actually turns out when you press stop, it was you pressing record. So now you just have 5 seconds of nothing and the whole take isn't there and you don't realize till you get home. That. Anyway, this part of the mall's got a couple of guys selling a lot of Blu-rays of questionable origin, and I could not help myself and picked up two classic Hong Kong movies from the 80s, Millionaire's Express, aka Shanghai Express, and Mr. Vampire, for a meager $4 each. If you've seen these movies or like them, then you're probably one of the handful of people that enjoyed my Golden Harvest intro at the beginning of this video. Yay, welcome! Tell me your favourite Hong Kong action movie of the 80s or 90s in the comments below. For everyone else, back to the tour!
Yeah, still going, lads. Have you ever been lost in a mall, but at the same time, like, not actually worried about that at all and sort of quite delighted? Good, if you are looking for a Vita because you want to mod it, because, for example, you watched a guy who's not that technically adept do it, and it turned out pretty well, this is the place for you. Still pretty lost, if I'm honest. Yeah, you sort of walk around and you go, oh, I've seen all this now, and then you realise there's an escalator and it goes down another floor and there's more of the same stuff. It's like the best kind of Stockholm syndrome. Okay, admittedly, this floor does have a little bit of a sort of half-empty old mall vibe to it, where I do genuinely feel like, oh, maybe I am trapped down here forever. Feels a bit like a video game in a way. Oh god, there's a zombie. Okay, so there's a 64% chance I'm trapped in here forever. If you don't own a tiny fan, like, really, what are you doing with your life? Apparently, I guess. Never thought I needed one. Now I desperately want one. Also, really colourful cameras. Don't want, need. Didn't get the selfie stick. Didn't actually get anything apart from these two Blu-rays and a sense of incredible achievement. Okay, I'm exiting the mall. I'm exiting the mall. Maybe I'm heading back into, I'm exiting the mall. The first step is leaving the mall. I have left the mall. We did it. Golden Computer Arcade. Amen to that.
Whew, all right, we made it back. Hope you enjoyed that slightly scattershot tour of the market and mall. I know I love watching other people exploring places that I haven't been or would love to go to, so I hope you got something out of this. Statistically, most people in the world haven't been to Hong Kong, right? That's maths. So by that rationale, most people watching this video probably also haven't been to Hong Kong and these malls and markets. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this sort of like fun tech stuff, then YouTube thinks you might also like this video, and I think you will enjoy this playlist of other fun tech-related things. Of course, do that, and subscribe if you want to get involved with more of this kind of stuff. Hey, and in the meantime, be nice. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, it burns my eyes, in fairness.